Oh my god! Oh my god! Hello guys and welcome back to Finland. We're here on the road to Vostok and today we're gonna go hit the school. We're currently here in the village and we're gonna be heading over here to hit the school. And as we're doing that, we're gonna be learning more about this new survival game and how it plays. And I haven't been playing this game that much. So if you saw my earlier video, that's pretty much the extent of my play of this video game. So it's going to be interesting to try and play this game some more and see if we can progress through some of these other areas as well. So for now, I'm going to try and hit the school and see what's up here. Last time we hit the highway and a nice storage building up there. But for now, it's going to be the school, and then I'm also looking to hit some of these other areas surrounding as well, if they're available. And then going from there, we're going to start making our way towards the yellow areas over here in the border area. And eventually, we're going to have to go and see if we can get into Vostok somehow. Now, if you don't know, Vostok is the place where the game turns into a permadeath mode. So all of these other areas, if you die, they work much like any other extraction shooter. You die and you head back into your shelter or cabin, as is the case for us. And all of the stuff that you've managed to put into your cabin from before is still there. So you lose all of the stuff that you have on you, but you know, whatever you have saved up in your cabin from before is still going to be there. But once you hit Vostok, that changes. Cellar key. We don't have a cellar key. So once you hit Vostok, all of that changes. So if you die in Vostok, that's just game over, restart, and do it all over again. And start fresh. Now, how the hell does one get to the school? I think it's over this way. Now, we are running a bit low on energy as well, which means that we will have to eat at some point. Hydration is the same. So in any case, now we're on the lookout for food. We're on the lookout for... Oh my god, that's a Finnish person right there. Let's get closer. We have a close range weapon. So let's see if we can get closer and we can kill the fucker. Now, in my previous video, I did make the statement that all Finnish people are just universally evil, as evidenced by this game. Is that the guy right there? It's hard to tell. So, well, I'm not sure, you know, does everybody agree with that statement? Let me know in the comments, you know, do you know any Finnish people? Are you sort of Finnish adjacent? Or even if you've never even heard of Finnish people before, do let me know what your thoughts are, you know, just in case you've never heard of them, but you know, you feel inclined to have an opinion anyway. That's also cool. Do let me know. Are they all evil? Will they all just scream Finnish gibberish at you and then immediately attack and try to kill you? I mean, that does seem to be the case. Where the hell is the Finnish person? It's a very sneaky Finnish person. What the hell is he? I mean, it's not ideal to lose track of the Finnish people here because they will not hesitate to kill you. Is he inside here and we've just overlooked him somehow? I mean, that guy's dead. That's a... Ooh, they have things on them now. Cool. So I'm not gonna pick everything up, but... ooh, tent. Alright, let's just have a look at our findings here. That's a pair of jeans. Do we have pants on? I don't know. Oh yeah, we have hiking pants. Well, we'll drop the jeans later if we need to. So that's cool. They've actually added loot to the bandits now. Last time I played, it was just... You killed a bandit and there was just nothing. They had no loot, ever. But apparently, maybe they do now? Right, so I have completely lost track of this Finnish person. which, as I said, is not entirely ideal. And there is a bit of a... Jesus fucking Christ, we're taking fire from... What the hell? Where the hell is he? I have no idea where we are taking fire from. But I did hear Finnish noises, and it did sound like it was in this general direction. Where the hell is he? Oh yeah, I see the muzzle flash. I see the muzzle flash right there. And I am... Is that the guy? Kind of inclined to not know. He's further down now. Let's wait for him to get closer. Maybe he's gonna come out of cover. He's somewhat in cover over there and somewhat hidden. So let's see if we can lure him to us. I'm not sure if he's gonna be inclined to come to us. Then again, doing this doesn't immediately seem like a brilliant... Oh, he's heading further up as well. Oh, that's another weapon shooting at us as well. Oh. Can we run faster? Please, please God, run fast. Oh my God, we're taking fire from all directions. It's not good. It's not good. Let's get stuck behind the door. That's also brilliant. Let's clear this house. That was close. And what I was worried about as well, that somebody would come up behind us and hear the shooting and start shooting us from behind, which isn't what we want now. We gotta be mindful because there's windows everywhere here. But it seems clear. All right, that's the guy right there. I mean, he's not going down, and I think our weapon isn't brilliant at range. All right, that's one down, one down. Okay, so there was one other person shooting us as well, but I'm not quite sure from where. Okay, that's coffee, but we also need something to drink. We did bring some pineapple and stuff with us, which should give us hydration as well. But I am kind of hoping... Oh, look at that. That is fantastic. What the hell is that? That's a drum magazine, is it? It definitely is a pillow. And some of these things, like the pillow, for example, you can't really use it for anything, but you can definitely trade it. So there is a trader where you can go and you can trade things in. So you can trade something you don't need for something you do need. And also, of course, you can place it in your cabin so that the cabin looks cool. Now, these things are also good for trading. I think they're like 250 euros each when you trade them. But for now, we are actually heading for the school. I don't really want to head out on this side because there is a lot of buildings and stuff over there. And I don't want to be walking into an ambush. Now, this is where we were taking fire from. So we gotta be a bit careful, but we're kind of hoping that this Finnish person has poor short-term memory. Alright, let's see what's he got. That's a Glock. And no loot. Right, so that's what I remember from before as well. Maybe that was the other way around. The dead bodies could have loot, but the live people essentially never had anything. Finally, here we are. Onwards to the school. Excellent. Can you hear some birds off in the distance? It is getting dark. We do, of course, have no night vision. Okay, there does seem to be a Finnish person in that building. He was moving the other way, so... Oh yeah, he's moving right to left. How many Finnish people are there in the vicinity? I mean, they might not be Finnish, but I think at this stage of the game, there is only Finnish people, and they are all evil 100% of the time. So where do we go? Do we flank him on this side? Fantastic. Now, we don't exactly have what we like to call a... Was this man unarmed? Oh yeah, that's how you know. He had a gun. Let's keep the flashlight off for now. Now this is going to be very interesting. Where the hell is the school? Is this the school? Suttilaskutti. Is that gibberish for school? I don't know. Right, let's clear the gibberish building and then we will see. This does seem to be more like a cafeteria, maybe? Which I suppose is good. Maybe we'll find the food. Maybe we'll find food. All right, let's have a little rummage around the building. Now, I do suppose that the flashlight has a lifespan of some sort as well. Maybe you can recharge it somehow. I don't know. All right, more food. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Also, it does seem like we are... Let's put that there. You can see that red muscle strong arm symbol at the bottom of the screen. I take that to mean that we may be overweight. So let's see if we can eat some stuff and do something about that, maybe. How much does the backpack weigh? 1.8 kilos. So we're at 15 kilos now. Right, so this is getting a bit problematic because we don't really have, like I said, night vision. The flashlight kind of sucks. And our enemies have laser beam eyes. So it's not fantastic to be fooling around in the night time. Let me tell you. It's just not a very good idea. But we did come to do the school, and so we are gonna do the school. We are overweight again. Right, never mind. We'll just have to be fat and overweight. There does seem to be a building there. So we'll make our way towards that. At least on the bright side, given that it's pitch black here. Maybe I'll turn up the brightness somewhat in editing so that people can see what the hell is actually going on. But on the bright side, we will be able to see the muzzle flashes quite easily. I don't know what the hell that muscle sign is. I'm assuming it is that we're overweight, but how can I tell? Yes, but this one alone has more carrying capacity weight than... Oh, screw it. Maybe it isn't what I think it is. Maybe it's something else. Oh my god, I'm hearing Finnish voices. Oh no. They're Finnish people voices? What the hell are the Finnish people? Right, let's get off the road. Let's circle around somehow. I heard them off in that direction, so can we circle around? That is the important question. Can we go through here? Yes. Now, for all I know, we could be running from, you know, bad to worse here. Seeing as how we can't see literally anything. Are we gonna break our legs by going down here? I mean, surely not. It's not that far, is it? How far could it possibly be? Ah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, there's a bunker here. What does that do? Ammo on the ground. Let's clear it. Okay, looks cool. That's some ammo right there. Tourniquet. We could need that. I mean, surely we're not going to put ourselves in a position where we're going to need a tourniquet, but may as well. May as well. Now, what the hell is that muscle sign? Now, if only there are no Finnish people in the woods. Or in any windows. Oh, that's a rock. Oh, that was a smudge on my screen. Looked like a person moving around. Gotta clean the monitor, Dave. Right, so we are closing in on the big building. Which might be the school main building. Perhaps. Now let's try and take it slow here and see if we can... The hell are those lights? Seems like it's just bugged somehow. Alright, we're moving in on the building under moonlight. I am hearing Finnish voices. I cannot see them. But will they be able to see me? That is entirely possible. Alright, let's stay on the outside of the fence for a bit. It could be that they are inside the building. And if so, the... Ooh, what the hell is that? The ideal thing would be that they don't watch the outside. Jesus Christ, he's watching the outside! Oh my god. Why would he do that? Oh my god, that's another one right there. Got him. Got him. Unclear if dead. Let's check our magazine. Okay, we're good so far, so good. Now what I don't want to do is get stuck here. Because we don't know how many people heard that. So I say that it's probably better for us to move inside. Clear the building real quick. Right, so stairs are clear. Let's just have a quick peek in these lockers. Because they do occasionally have nice things. Okay, nothing there. So do we clear the upstairs first? We could. Kukuru, no. 762, we'll take it. Right, so it seems like a section of 3 is one locker. Because you see, if I click on this one, and this one, and this one, they're all the same. So a section of 3 is one locker. That's good to know. Right, I'm not seeing anybody in the hallway. Close the door behind us. I don't like this. Room clearing solo is usually not very good. And is rather difficult. Because it's difficult to hold all of the angles at the same time. We need a classroom key, which we don't have. I mean, we don't have any keys. But never mind that. We're going to clear what we can. Who the hell is that? I mean, he's not screaming gibberish at us. Did you do that? Be honest. I mean, that's fucked up. Did he do that? Is this one of those situations where he's gonna club us over the head and we're gonna be his dinner? Ooh, look at that. We can grab his guns. No. Apparently we can't. Right. Let's talk to the doctor. Oh. Ooh, look at that. You can buy an actual locker from the guy as well. That's kind of cool. Tasks. Deliver duct tape, receive tissues. Deliver cigars, receive thermal blanket. Oh my god, I'm hearing... Okay, we have actually a lot of these things. We have some of the things that he wants. But, right, never mind, never mind. We are hearing Finnish people's sounds, though. Let's open that up. Jerry can. Is that gonna have fuel in it, is it? Okay, there's definitely a Finnish person right there. That will shut him up. That'll teach him to scream his Finnish gibberish all over the place. Oh my god, there is another one inside. Do you hear that? Somebody's sort of saying Finnish things in a very manly voice. It's very scary. I mean, I can't see to the other side of the corridor, so it could be fucking dinosaurs on the other end here and we wouldn't see them. Ooh, there's just a bunch of stuff lying here. On the floor. Winter jacket. Can we put that somewhere? We can put it instead of the fleece. So what does this do? Insulation plus 40. Insulation plus 20. So winter jacket is actually better than the fleece. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. It seems you can just find things on the floor here as well, which is quite interesting. So let's head up to the trader, trade in that box of cigars, make the trader guy happy. Let's see, tasks. Oh, here, and it says what the difficulty is as well. Let's see. There was a cigar somewhere here. Start delivery. So can we now go back and... How do I give him cigars? Deliver? Yes. Hello. Start delivery. How the hell does one... Oh yeah, okay. Complete. So you had to click start delivery, click the item in the inventory, and then complete. So what the hell is this? Thermal blanket. So what do you do with that? You put it somewhere. Place use, okay. Is it like a one-time use if you're super duper cold and you're essentially dying and it's all turning into a balls up? Ooh. Our flashlight is on 0% battery. That's not ideal. Oh my god, there's a fucking maniac. Holy shit, what the hell? Okay, that's the flashlight gone. Excellent. That's, in fact, ideal. Oh my god! Oh my god. We missed 100% of those shots. Not great. So he was moving left to right. He went inside, did he? Well, fuck that guy in particular. We're going after him. Oh my god! Oh my god, is he invincible or what? Let's get back in the building. I don't know what the hell is happening. We do have some medical supplies. Let's spend them now. Painkillers heal. They will do 20, is it? Yes. And a bandage. Cures bleeding and heals 20 as well. What's our gun looking like? Let's reload that. Right, let's pack a magazine or two. So there was one more guy heading into the building as well. So one went in there, and then for some reason there was another guy on the second floor there. So let's see if we can head in after the guy and get him. Now, back to the age-old problem of one person clearing a building alone is going to be horrible, because they can be anywhere. Alright, let's definitely do full auto at least. He could have, if he was quick, he could have, I suppose, gone up to the second floor, because the stairs were right there. And it did look to be a similar... So if he ran... He could have sprinted up here and then fired on us from the second floor here. So it could have been the same guy, because he was wearing white. Right, that was exciting. Let's leave it at that. Let's get back to the cabin, ideally in one piece. Nothing. Oh my god! Where the hell did he come from? Holy shit. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Ooh, and this one is in a... Jesus Christ! Oh my god, get in fucking cover, you fool. These guys are just crawling out of the woodwork, aren't they? Oh my god. Right, so he went inside. And we're stuck on something. So if he went inside, that is in some ways better for us, because we have a decent short-range weapon. Where the hell is he, though? He did go inside, did he not? We didn't kill him, surely, no. These fuckers are so sneaky, and now we don't have the flashlight either. Okay, we're just gonna clear the building. There is. Excellent. They are making a lot of noise, though. Would be better if you just took it like a man and shut up about it. Huh, here's another observation for you. This one has a value of 980 euros. This one, which on the surface would seem like a better gun because it has more penetration and, you know, better everything, only has a value of 519 euros. So from a strictly financial point of view, this one is better. But this one is also in a decent state of repair. Right, it took a bit of work, but we did manage to Tetris all of the crap in there. Well, except for the one gun that we just casually dropped on the ground. Despite it being worth more, but I've also not really gotten the chance to test many of the other weapons except for this type of weapon, so gonna try and store some of the other ones as well. Right, now we're back in the village and we're heading for the cabin, so all we need to do now is to get back to the cabin alive, drop off our gear, and we will be ready for another raid. What time is it, by the way? Is there any way of telling what time it is? It is... Oh, you need a clock for telling the time, and we don't have one. Oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ, somebody's fucking shooting. And that sounded very much like a shotgun, didn't it? I see somebody moving there in the dark. Oh my god, he just... He just fired at us and then buggered off. Did he? What the hell is that on the ground there? Did we... actually kill the guy? Or is this something that's been there? No, he has a Mosin. I think we just killed the guy in one shot. But that's not too bad. If that was the guy who shot at us, that Mosin sounds like an absolute beast. Oh my god. So much for sticking to the coastline and staying safe. I was thinking, let's play this safe and don't die horribly while we're heading back to the cabin like an idiot. And then we very nearly did. Had he hit us with that Mosin, I don't think that would have been very good. If we're honest. Taking a center mass hit from a Mosin just doesn't sound like a fun time. So we gotta make sure we avoid that. But here we are back in the safety of the cabin. And as you can see, to, great shame, but I have cleaned up this place somewhat. So this is now my backpack dumping ground. And the reason for the cleanup is that when I, went out to actually go on a raid, I couldn't actually find, anything to bring with me because it was all just in a giant pile on the floor here. So I've laid out some guns here, some different types, some ammo. And, well... it's not ideal, but it is some kind of a system. So, random crap dumping ground is just gonna be... it's just gonna be here, I think. Then, of course, we have crackers and coffee and, dry foods here. Then, here we have the magazines, just carefully placed on the floor. I was placing them on the couch before, but some of them kind of just disappeared through the couch, and now I can't find them anymore, so now I don't have any magazines for the 1911s. So here's the grand strategy. I just go up on this table here, I place, and then we do like this. Ah, that's just fantastic, isn't it? We do the same once again. Boop. And there we are. Excellent. And there you have it, guys. That's the school raid done. Not perhaps under ideal conditions, but it did turn out well. And we got loads of stuff to bring back with us. Quite excellent. So if you enjoyed this episode, then do please leave a like and a comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.